The Cece Yara Foundation has struck a strategic partnership with Women at Risk International Foundation, WARIF, to operate WARIF Satellite Clinic at Cece Yara. Chief Executive Officer, Cece Yara Foundation, Adetutu Ajibodu, said this partnership is hinged on the need to prevent survivors of sexual abuse from moving from one child protection agency to another, thereby preventing the re-traumatization of children who have experienced abuse.
We are the first in Nigeria to have a one-stop center whereby all that a child needs, all that a child requires to get justice, to get healing, to get accommodation from an abusive home, all that a child needs to get the therapy that they need to heal and be reintegrated into the society is under one roof. I do not think there's any organization in Nigeria that has everything under a roof, and thereby taking the burden of moving from one place to another. It gets tiring when a child that has been abused, a child that has finally summoned up courage to talk about their abuse, to move from one agency to another. They get tired, and then they pull out from getting justice that they deserve. So having everything under one roof makes it quite easy for that child to attain the healing and the justice that they require.
Dr. Aniekon Makonjola, Center Manager at WARIF, added that the collaboration with the Cece Yara Foundation and the launch of WARIF Satellite Clinic at the Cece Yara Foundation would ensure that women and children who are survivors of gender-based violence have access to medical care, forensic examinations, counseling and social welfare in Lagos State.
Beyond just providing the social welfare, we feel the need that survivors of rape, especially children who have been sexually abused, should have access to medical and forensic service, just not alone for treatment, but also for them to be able to access justice and for us to be able to corroborate or allegations or otherwise of sexual abuse.
This is very important for us. I mean, that you have a center like this in the collaboration between Cece Yara and then WARIF to set up a one-stop shop for children who are, being abused, particularly if you are talking about gender-based violence, for example, if you are talking about sexual abuse, if you're talking about physical abuse. This is wonderful. Why? It's not just because that they are working with children who are sexually abused, but it's because in one place, all sorts of issues related to that abuse can be sorted.
The Cece Yara Foundation is a child-centered non-profit organization established in 2016 to prevent child sexual abuse, to provide access to care, information, protection and emergency intervention for children who have experienced sexual abuse or who are at risk. WARIF is a non-profit organization incorporated in 2016 in response to the high incidence of sexual violence, rape, and human trafficking occurring among young girls and women across Nigeria. WARIF adopts a survivor-centered approach at ensuring that survivors get full, holistic, essential services that include medical care, forensic examination, counseling, and social welfare.